My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Fallout 2. I'm pretty certain this is going to be the last episode of the series, if I had to guess. No loitering. Bravo team reporting in. Hopefully this thing doesn't fucking trigger on me. Otherwise, my cover's blown. It's the armor, man. It's the armor. There's a vault suit, fine. Okay, where do I need to get to? Some powered armor. Look, man's suit. He's staring into space like he's looking at you, but he ain't looking at you. I feel tempted to kill that one. Okay, that stairs down. This is a bomb. This is a straight up bomb. Computer console with a very tired man in a white looking coat. This is also power. Have to disable that. Oh cool, there's a war room table. That seems very unimportant. Cool, 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 cool. There's all these different things. I'm like a kid in a candy store. There's so many different things I want to do, and none of them that I know how to accomplish. Section B, all clear. Piece of machinery. Okay. So anyway, I can just like... This, hang on. This is a Neptunium impeller machine. See nothing out of the ordinary. All tanks. Cool, cool. I wonder if I can deal with this Neptunium impeller. Give it a bit of sciencing or repairing. No, I can't get there. Okay, that makes sense. Saturn class capacitor. Ah, yes, we've got a different... Right, it's reminding me of the facilities that I was dealing with in a different area. Fails to learn anything, possibly roll repair, see if I can break it. Can it repair that? Alright. Well, let's go talk to this tired looking man past the bomb. Don't mind me, just walking past this bomb casually. Hello, tired looking man. Welcome to the Chemical Core Section, Trooper. I am Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Charles Curling. Now we've been introduced, get the hell out of my lab. I'm gonna try this. I'm not who you think I am. I'm Rhapsody from Arroyo, and we have something to talk about. Well, Rhapsody, I don't know how you escaped your cell, but I don't think we have anything to talk about. That's where you're wrong, a couple of times. You want to talk to me? Who are you, and why should I spend time talking to you? I'm from Arroyo, and I need to talk to you about saving thousands of lives. I don't see where there's much... I don't see that there's much I need to talk about with a mutant. I'm not a mutant. Soon, when real humans retake the planet for their own, you'll be just another unfortunate reminder of the war. Real humans? What are you talking about? I'm just as human as you are. Not really. You're actually rather different, at least your DNA is. A rather unfortunate effect of generations of background radiation, I assume. So what if our DNA is a little different? Oh, your DNA is more than just a little different, it's quite different. If we weren't so pressed in time by the project, I'd be interested in running further tests on your people, other than the FEV toxicology study, of course. Fascinating work, really. How is our DNA different? There are a number of primarily subtle changes. I haven't had time to look into the ramifications of the changes, though. Also, I'd love to backtrack and isolate your initial gene stock before I could hazard any ideas on the directions the changes are taking. All in all, the information is clear enough. It is clear enough in what? Why? The information that you and your tribe are no longer human, of course. Since your tribe has only been out of the vault, let's see, Vault 13, wasn't? For about 80-odd years, anyone out longer is certain to have been even more compromised. Yes, I'm afraid the conclusion is unavoidable. Conclusion? What conclusion? Why, I thought that I'd made myself perfectly clear. The conclusion that you and your kind are no longer human. In order to retake the Earth and maintain the integrity of the human race, all of you mutants will have to be destroyed. Destroyed? What do you mean? Okay. The project that the Enclave have dedicated itself to these past several decades has been the re-establishment of the human race upon the continental United States. God bless America. That doesn't sound as though it would take decades to achieve. Oh, just establishing an outpost wouldn't take long enough. We've already done all that at Navarro, but It has taken a long time to work out a proper method for the eradication procedure. Why, yes, we can't move back to the mainland only to risk contamination by all of the mutated near-humans there. In order to make the United States safe for humanity, all of the mutants must first be exterminated. What? Are you insane? That's monstrous. I don't think so. I prefer to see it as social Darwinism at its finest. The survival of the best to assure their reproduction. The success of future generations of the whole human race depends on us. Change is probably the one universal constant. Just because we're different doesn't make us bad. If anything, we're living proof of humanity's resilience. As such, we deserve to live even more than your people do. Yep, that sounds like a good opportunity. I hadn't stopped to think about it that way. Please give me a minute while I think this over very carefully. That's okay, take your time, Doctor. It's a big concept to swallow. I hate to admit, but you may be right. What we've been planning all along just isn't right. I was so blinded by trying to overcome the obstacles that I didn't think about morality of my quest. Now that you've thought about it, you should destroy the toxin. That might, no, it won't work. Why? Because then they just start over. Even with me dead, there's enough data here between here and Navarro to assure they could replicate my work. Only something more drastic would be enough. More drastic? What do you mean? The Enclave must be destroyed. Completely destroyed. If we're not, then we'll pick up the pieces and start over somewhere else. I'm sorry to hear that. Doctor, how do you suggest the Enclave is destroyed? The best way would be to release the FEV toxin in the air filtration system. Since the Enclave is a sealed system, that should take care of everyone. What about my people, or you, or me for that matter? I can release the antidote into the air system for all the cells. The detention level is served by a separate air system than the rest of the Enclave. Everyone will think I'm just running another test. You and I inoculate directly, here and now. He reaches for you with a syringe. Okay, thanks, Doc. Ouch, thanks, Doc. What happens if the FEV toxin is released? It's not pretty. You should leave as soon as possible, but I'd rather have the weight of 1,000 on my conscience than several 100,000. Our time is through here, we had our chance. How can I free my people from the detention area? You should probably shut down the power. I know that the reactor is controlled by a large computer near the reactor bay, but I don't know what you'd need to shut the reactor down. Okay, controlled by a large computer near the reactor bay. Where is the reactor bay? Thanks for the information you've given me. Your sacrifice will be remembered by all the peoples of Earth. When the stars threw down their spears and the watered heavens with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Huh? 500 experience. 5,000 experience, sorry. Oh, just remembering something from a long-dead poet. I don't recognize that. I was wondering if there's still such a place for those who've worked towards such a dark end for so long. Our time is over, yours has just begun. Get going. Okay, thank you. That's exactly what I want. So I'm inoculated. I need to get out of here, but this is the reactor bay, isn't it? Big old computer needs to be controlling this stuff. Where's the big old computer? I need to turn these off. Please. Need to find the computer. Oh, good lord, this is going to be horrible. It's a miscellaneous piece of equipment. Power plant machine, Saturn class. Those aren't the reactors, though. What is the reactor? Where is a reactor? There's a bomb over there, which I could set off. No, that's not a reactor. Hang on. A bomb is a sort of reactor. Cytonet controls the fusion bomb. Activate bomb. I am tempted, I'll be honest. But I think I need to just find the fucking reactor. Like, immediately. It has to be down here, right? Stairs down. Reactor. Now that looks a lot like a reactor. Yep, that's a reactor. Okay, computer near the reactor core. So it's this one. That's a mainframe. Okay. Science it? Failed to learn anything. What? Can't I use the I think I might have to use this one down here. Oh, which is annoying because there's these big old fuck off doors here. Please just open. Okay, yes, they just opened. That's fine. I think it's probably this terminal here, or that. It's one of the two. Let's see, reactor core. I need the computer next to the reactor core. This is the reactor core. Can I science it? No, cannot get there. This is a terminal right here. Are you kidding me? I can't do anything to any of these? Cannot repair it to turn it off. So big computer next to the... Big computer next to the reactor core, and I can't deal with it. Can't do anything to it. I think it's that one, possibly. Evidently, I can't do anything from the consoles. Try and science. Oh, damn it. There's computers down here as well. I guess I should probably try these. In case these are the correct computers. Ooh, welcome PoseidoNet. Okay, log in. List users. Okay. Well, there's a lot of stuff being released into the air ducts. So this is going to be bad very soon. Balding man in a lab coat. I don't know. These computers over here, possibly? Welcome to PoseidoNet. Nope. They're all going to do the same thing, aren't they? Okay, maybe I have to just destroy the mainframe somehow. So how would I destroy the mainframe? Possibly just roll repair on it? I've done things similar to that before. Cannot repair that. Can I science it? Failed to learn anything. Large supercomputer, probably the fastest thing you've ever seen. There's members of the Marine Corps. Can't really fucking do anything. Sorry, the Chemical Corps, rather. How am I supposed to do this? There's all these computers, and none of them work. These are computers as well. Okay. What about sciencing these computers? Stopping it. Apparently not gonna work. I don't know. I really don't know. One of these computers is supposed to have shut it down. I've used all of the computers in the remaining area. None of them do anything. Person in a vault suit. Talk to me. I think I'll just sit down for a bit. You guys are feeling bad, aren't you? Elevator? Elevator goes nowhere. Yes, it doesn't. People are starting to die. The thing is, I don't know how to break it. Roll repair. Can I get close? Yes, I can get close. Can I roll repair now? No, I cannot get there. Can I roll science now? I can't do anything to it. All of those people are dying. Can't shoot the machine. Reactor core. Okay, people are dying everywhere, but I can't do anything. Ah! This is so annoying! Science. Elevator goes nowhere. I've run this, I've run that. Fuck. I've scienced this, right? I think I have. Fails to learn anything. It's not what I was looking for, though. Let's go to the balding man in the lab coat. See if he has anything to say about this.
Balding man in the lab coat. If I wanted to destroy this entire facility and Just hypothetical. How would I go about doing that?
Maybe this was just a drill. It's the alarm ringing about. Repeat, this is not a drill. Get a clear desk. Something, something, something. Oh, there's one dead. A lot of people dying around here these days. Can I just roll repair on their things? A lot of people dying. A lot of people dying. Hey, you. How are you?
Well, hello there. Glad to make time for one of our gallant troopers, but I am rather busy, so, what can the President of the United States of America do for you?
President? Who are you anyway?
I am the President of the United States of America. The Vice President is in the office outside. If you belonged here, you'd know that. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
You're the President of what United States?
I am the elected representative of the people. The United States does still exist. God bless us, everyone. We've just had to adapt in order to survive after the war.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
You really don't know, do you? Let me tell you about mankind's salvation. A little history first.
Go on, Mr. President.
There was a great war, long before we were born. Our gallant soldiers fought from the Yukon to the Yangtze.
Yeah, I knew about that part. Go on.
We were winning, too. And then those damn Reds launched. We barely got our birds up.
Doesn't seem as though it helped much.
Well, no, it didn't. But at least it knocked the damn Red Menace back into the Stone Age.
And us with it.
Well, no, not quite. You see, we had planned ahead. We were ready.
What do you mean?
We had a number of sanctuaries that would enable the glorious American civilization to endure. This facility, the vaults, were part of the great plan.
Those damn vaults didn't work the way they were supposed to. A lot of people in them died.
Actually, they worked almost exactly the way they were supposed to. You might call it a social experiment on a grand scale.
An experiment? I already knew this,
The
actually.
vaults were set up to test humanity. Some had not enough food synthesizers. Others had only men in them. Yet others were designed to open after only 6 months. They each had a unique set of circumstances designed to test the occupants.
What about Vault 13? I know this one. Vault 13 was supposed to stay closed.
Vault 13 was a special case. It was supposed to remain closed until the subjects were needed. Vault 13 was, in scientific parlance, a control group.
But they would have all died if my ancestor didn't get them a replacement water chip. That doesn't seem to fit in with your plan.
An unfortunate and unforeseen accident. However, as it turns out, a rather fortuitous one.
What do you mean?
As it turns out, we needed test subjects from untainted pre-war human stock, your ancestors in Vault 13, and some freshly mutated stock, the villagers from Arroyo.
Why is that?
For the project. It's almost ready. Humanity's salvation is almost at hand, and the United States of America will be the progenitor of that rebirth.
Rebirth? What do you mean?
The only way for true humans and democracy to be safe is to cleanse the mutants from the globe. We humans will take back that which is rightfully ours.
I'm a true human too.
I'm sure you think so. But tests performed on your tribesmen have all shown that you are guilty of mutation. And it's a damn good thing the project is ready.
Why?
Some of the members of your tribe are showing some extremely interesting changes. If the danger to true humanity weren't so great, I would think about studying them, but that's not to be.
Not to be? Why not?
The project will cleanse all the mutants from our fair land. And the rest of the globe. Once again, America will be the world's policeman.
I think I remember a film about that. Cleanse the mutants? That sounds a bit drastic. How are you going to do that?
We found a research facility in operational shape about 70 years ago. A former military base that had been used to research a special virus.
Yeah, Mariposa military base. A virus?
Yes, the FEV virus. It was originally developed to turn soldiers into super warriors, but it failed. The warriors were tough and strong, but far too stupid. However, our brilliant chemical corps altered it.
Altered the virus? Why?
To turn it into a staggeringly effective killer. Any humanoid that isn't inoculated against its effects before its release will die. That is the project.
That's insane.
No, that's humanity's last, best hope. That's what we've been working towards all these years.
Right, so you have all this poison and no way to spread it around.
Oh, but that's one of the advantages of the FEV virus. We can release it right here, and the jet stream will carry it worldwide. It'll have plenty of time to cleanse every nook and cranny of the globe.
Okay, then why did you have to kidnap my villagers and the people from Vault 13?
Test subjects? Your villagers are all descended from Vault stock, and we had to make sure that the FEV toxin was still effective. The subjects from Vault 13 test that, and an inoculation against the FEV.
You're not testing the inoculation on my people?
It's hardly necessary. I'm sure we could, and it would work, but there's no reason to do so.
Did it ever occur to you that what you're doing is wrong?
Never. Part of the president's job is to make the tough decisions. A lot of near-humans will sacrifice their lives for the return of humanity. Humans will prevail.
Just because everyone out there doesn't have an exact copy of your DNA doesn't give you license to exterminate them.
Oh, I don't relish this decision. If there was another way, but there isn't. No price is too high for the survival of the human race. If you were human, you'd feel the same way.
You really believe that, don't you?
Yes, I do. Even killing me won't help you. There's nothing you can do to stop the release.
We'll see about that. I got better things to do. Goodbye, President Richardson. I don't need to kill you. You're gonna die. Anyway. Small, nervous-looking man. I wonder if you want to throw a coup. Hello, Trooper. What are you doing in the Vice President's office? I'm here to double-check on our secret plans. Oh, well, as you may know, I thought it's time for the human race to enter the solar system. Aren't we all ready to go in? Where? I think it's maybe Mars would be nice, because Mars is... You've lost your mind. What a waste it would be to lose one's mind, or to not have a mind is being wasteful. I'd say it's usually a waste, but in your case, I'm willing to make an exception. I'm not part of a problem, I am the Republican. Like I said, part of the problem. That's not true. Republicans understand the importance of a bondage between a mother and child. That's the key to the solution for all our problems. We need to return to family values. What you and the Enclave are up to has nothing to do with family values. I stand by all the misstatements I've made. You're quite mad, you realize that, don't you? Tell me, how do you solve Psycho? With a B or without? With. Of course you do. Any loyal citizens of the great United States would do the same. Why is that? Okay, you're just... polluted environment of the wasteland. You think you're immune to what happens here? You're stuck on the same planet with the rest of us. Well, you see... Okay, how we do that? Never mind, this guy is actually incredibly insane. I don't need to try and continue with you. Okay. I still have no fucking clue how I'm supposed to be shutting this stuff down. I'm gonna go talk to the doctor again and say, hey, I can't find the computer. If he has an option for me to say, hey, I can't find the computer, I'm gonna be fucking mind blown. But also very grateful. Go while you still can. Don't have time for this, damn. Computer near the reactor. Well, we're gonna have to do it next time. There's no other way. Continue. Location computer. Okay, computer. My name has been Rhapsody. Name of the game has been Fallout 2. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on Fallout 2 past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next episode, by which time I will have Googled where the location of the computer is. See you then.